I done put my niggas on. She see the money, so she tag along. I ain't even come to flaunt. I just do all the shit I want. I done came a long way.
We here?
Yeah, we
back.
here.
We here?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It's one of the later episodes.
Okay. Good evening.
Turn that over.
We here.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the chat. This is episode 4. My name is Bosh. I'd like to pass it around to my fellow castmates.
I'm Zito. What's going on, y'all?
I am Pablo.
It's your boy JayR. You already know what it is.
Melz, SEB. You already know what it is.
Yes. So we're going to kick it right off. I know a few episodes back, we kind of had a conversation about the whole Tory and Meg situation. Recently, we received actual confirmation that it was Tory from Megan, and
Did that shit.
he definitely did that shit.
Definitely.
Also, there's been surfaced text from an apology from him. The text stated, "I know you probably never gonna talk to me again, but I genuinely want you to know I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. I was just too drunk." How do you guys feel that stands as an apology?
Listen, first of all,
What?
how do you apologize for shooting somebody in the first place? Through text.
Yeah, I don't know.
At that, like,
How do you apologize at all?
Nigga said,
Text?
nigga said, my bad.
text, like, I shot you, my fault.
But then you're
My
not
bad.
even taking you're not taking the rap for. You're like, oh yeah, but I was drunk. So you really putting it on the liquor. It's not not acceptable.
Like, how you gonna say, like, because I was drunk? Like, what? There's no excuse in the world for you shooting
He
her twice.
he said it worked for Jamie. It works for me.
Nah, bro.
Blame it on the eye.
liquor.
Nah, yeah, he's
Blame it
bugging.
on the troll.
But then, do you think he genuinely felt sorry though? Because you would have said it in the person's face, bro.
Blame it on the
I mean, I believe when kind of like everything boiled down, where it was like he was back home, like the night was over, the liquor was gone. He was like, "What the fuck did I just do?" For me, I feel like he was sorry, but that's not the way to go about it. Like,
Nah, hell no.
obviously, but then again, like he probably couldn't speak to her face to face, or he didn't have the opportunity to call. But
So you wouldn't go publicly?
You should have
Rather?
publicly, yeah, but then he'd be locked up.
Bro, they already know he what?
Yeah,
Nah.
That doesn't make sense.
First of all, I know he blocked. That was like the same
Yeah,
day he was
right.
blocked. But two, that nigga realizes when he was in the precinct. When he was in jail, he was like, oh shit, I might have fucked.
Yeah, it's over.
At this
Damn.
moment, he knew he fucked
Nah,
up.
I don't know. I mean, they already know he did it, bro. So if people saying it's already out there that he did it, bro, you might as well say what you gonna say.
I'm honestly just trying to find out, like, what led up to that situation. Like, for you to pull out your gun.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Yeah, I don't
honestly,
see-
I can't call it. For me, this text message apology surfacing, it just sounds really weird. It all within the same week of reportedly your streams go down 40%.
That
He
is
kind of
fishy.
proved that it didn't, though.
I mean, but
He
Meg-
threw a
Right,
screenshot
I
that it
feel
did.
you. And then he answered that before,
Before answering.
and it was already
Right.
reportedly
That's
that your camp was the one that leaked out that Meg hit you first, and it's like
You just,
this don't sit well, bro.
He
It
just
But
don't
Meg-
sit well.
bad
Meg
moves.
said the
Yeah.
text, though. Meg said that he
I
texted.
feel you.
It wasn't
But
like he
everything coming out in the same week. Coincidence?
Kinda,
I
it's
don't,
fishy.
I don't think
Kinda
so.
fishy,
I don't
yeah.
know.
did. Coincidentally.
I don't know how the Canadians get down.
Chill.
I'm
You
Chill.
don't want that war.
I don't want that. I don't.
So should he be
Nigga
locked
said
up,
Drake
though?
don't condone that
Like,
shit.
should he be
He
locked
don't.
up?
He don't.
Should he be locked up?
Yeah, should he be locked up for this?
Should he be?
I think it's
I
up
mean,
to.
There's definitely no difference between Tory and anybody else. A crime is a crime.
Absolutely.
Domestic violence is domestic
Yeah, it
violence.
definitely is.
So
Yeah.
I'm just not sure.
my brother.
Yeah, I'm not supporting that.
There's a lot of things you can apologize for through text messages. Like,
Right.
my bad,
Yo.
I didn't show up.
yo, yeah, right. My bad,
My
I
bad, I
didn't
didn't
show up.
show up.
But I shot you twice.
My bad.
But it's just the
I didn't mean to shoot you twice.
yeah.
Twice.
I don't understand.
I was drunk again. My fault. That's why I'm saying you gotta. And I'm saying you gotta
Word,
take accountability. for
Then
it.
again, I kind of feel him because he probably didn't know how else to apologize. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
but
okay.
still, It's still no. You can't justify
Yeah.
that at all.
It's
you
like
just can't justify that.
I've never gotten drunk to the point where I'm like, I'm about to shoot this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might be like,
I have
Bosh.
never gotten that
You
drunk.
might say that shit. You know, niggas be joking.
That
Like,
hasn't
nah, I'm
happened
not
one
playing with
time.
you. You would never, like, nah.
You never gonna be
Nigga said, I might have thought about choking this bitch.
Shoot it. I'm not good.
It's a little extreme.
Like, you could have ended her life, bro. Like
Nah.
you could have really ended her life
Yo.
to Tory.
Nigga might give it a stiff on that football shit. You be like, back up, start running, but I'm not shooting you. Come on. Nah, that's crazy.
Nigga took it too
All
far.
right, so
That dude is crazy.
since we're on the topic of bad decisions during drinking, what's the worst thing that you guys have done while drunk?
You make the worst life decisions.
For instance,
Nah, I don't even know.
Drunk?
There's so many. Oh
I
my.
haven't did a lot of bad shit drunk.
I'll kick it off. So my worst drunk night was in college. It was Shannon's birthday, right? So we all in the dorm room doing things we have absolutely no business doing.
None of those. I wasn't there though.
Right.
was-
So
was there.
This story sounds horrible.
Dead
If
ass.
I go, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Nigga don't want nothing to do with this story.
Honestly, wasn't.
So finish that story. I need to hear this.
Yeah, go ahead, bud.
So we smoking, drinking, fucking with the hookah, time passes. I'm finished. I throw up, pass out. I wake up. University police is all in the room. All over the room. So I'm looking. I look around, turn over, garbage can, throw up again. So they're like, yeah, we're going to have to speak to all of you guys individually to kind of find out what's going on. Who's the first person they call out of the room? The person throwing up.
Facts.
So I walk out of the room, and they're like, yeah, have you been drinking tonight? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Mind you, I'm finished. So they're like, all right, cool. Follow the point of this pen with your eye. So I'm like this, focus. Like, what's going on? I'm like, all right. They're like, yeah, we can tell you've been drinking. Your eyes are a little dilated. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Nigga lying.
So they to mind you, I done threw up all in their room. They put me in somebody else's room. I don't know who room I ended up in, but after that, it was like, yeah, you want to come back to clean up this throw up? I'm like, clean up this throw up.
Oh, nah, that's clear.
It wasn't
Nah,
me.
they really was tight in my man because he ain't go clean
Clean
that
the
shit
throw
up.
up?
Yeah,
Like,
Somebody, you ain't throw up in the garbage. They threw it in the
Yeah, I
floor.
thought the pail, you
On
said
the floor?
garbage.
listen,
He said his room.
Garbage.
I looked towards it. I didn't make the.
He didn't make
The aim wasn't accurate,
I ain't see Bosh fight till the next night though.
bro.
That
Nah, bro.
Finished. That was the worst night.
I had linked up with JayR and Smooth at the time though, 'cause they had wound up getting away. I don't know how they did that,
Bro.
But I met them in the building. We was just running around, running the
It was
place.
over.
They left me for
nigga
dead.
voice was for deep though.
I wasn't one of them niggas though, but I wasn't there for that though.
Nigga said drunk. I
else
haven't done nothing crazy drunk.
Nothing
bro.
crazy, right?
I bust my ass a few times drunk. I fell in the mud. Nigga
Oh,
Zito had
I
to
was
pick
just
me
about to
up.
say that,
I don't think you're going to ever apologize for falling.
Nah, yo, bro.
Son, this nigga fell. Bro. Like, he fell.
Nah, it wasn't my
Nah,
fault,
the
bro.
most I did was
It was
probably
the gay
just
fault.
earl myself.
Definitely the
Earl
gay.
to yourself?
I was in my V. I had to come back to Brooklyn. I was clapped. So I knew, I'm like, yo, I can't drive. So I just sit in the car. Nigga, I just started saying, I'm starting early. So, mind you, I got the windows shit, bro. I'm in Queens, just early on myself. I just said, just fell right asleep, bro. I was over, bro. I woke up, I'm like, oh, nah. So I was tight, bro.
Nigga was finito.
Bro, I just was on some, it was over, bro. It was over. That's the most I ever, like.
Off the
early.
top of my head, it was when I was 16, right?
This sounds like a horrible story.
Listen, I was with
ass.
one of my cousins, right? We started off drinking Coronas. You know what I mean? We was in my crib, sneaking it too. We was sneaking, drinking Coronas in my crib, hiding the bottles in the boxes so my mom's wouldn't see. Cause I'm good. I ain't want her to see me drinking. So I'm drinking, boom. Now, moving forward, we wound up leaving. Like, I said we was gonna go to his crib. We stayed in my building though. I was on the second floor. This is when I lived on Stanley. So y'all know what the second floor mean when I say I went to the second floor. So I go to the second floor. I think it's New Year's Eve around the time. It was New Year's Eve. Facts, it was New Year's Eve going into the new year. They was drinking Savecca downstairs. To this day, I don't drink Savecca.
What?
I smell that, bro. I want
Yeah,
to
it's
Earl.
over.
Nah, that shit'll
So-
make you
So,
Earl.
I can't do
I
that.
got super bent. My mom's is on my body, trying to find out where I'm at, hitting me on Facebook. I'm not writing back. She thinks something bad happened to me. Mind you, I'm clapped downstairs
In
my
the
building.
in the stairs or the
No,
hallway.
I'm in somebody's crib.
Oh.
I'm in somebody's apartment.
Oh,
Finished. I winded up. No, shorty moms came in the crib, woke me up, slapped the shit out of me. Mom, I swear to God. She brings me to my door, drops me off. Bangs on my door, mad hard. My mom's come out, she wildin'.
Nigga dropped
She
me like a
say,
package.
"Yo, take off everything you got on right now that I bought you." Left me in my drawers in the hole. With my mother.
She would have took those two, but
She
she was
would've.
being
She
nice.
let you
She
rock.
was like, "I'm gonna let you rock, cause I
Right.
ain't gonna do you like that." But literally, everything off my body. I had to sleep on the cardboard. Tony, if it wasn't for him or my mother, he was begging for me to get back in the crib. Like, yo, don't do him like that. Like, how you gonna leave him out there? Like, he's like, you wanna sleep out there too?
Shout out to
you wanna sleep out
Tony.
there too? Wanted to let me in early in the morning, like 9 in the morning. First thing she made me do was fold some clothes. After I finished folding the clothes, I had to sit at the table. I couldn't even go in the room yet. So I'm laying at the table like this, dumb hurt, fucked up. Like, yo, and she took my phone.
Nah, it was
I probably
over.
ain't speak to y'all niggas that
Right.
Nigga was,
Yeah,
nigga was
yeah.
You
Zito.
started
Zito.
off your year horrible.
Dead
Like,
ass.
son,
I heard you say you was 16. This the
I was
first
like
time I heard this story.
Dead ass.
I know this story.
Right.
You know
You
that?
ain't want to
No.
say this one before.
no,
I know
no,
this.
no.
Nigga said,
Like,
know
you
this
know,
story.
you
Those
know.
who know, you know what I mean?
I
Shit
think,
crazy.
damn, a drunk moment I had to apologize for. I don't think I apologized.
I didn't apologize, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if I apologize. I do remember a
I mean, your
situation.
mom's definitely made you fall.
I
I
do
couldn't
remember a
apologize. I still
situation
did
of years back. You know, back in my heyday.
Years
They
back.
say like we mad old.
Give it age.
Back
Back
in,
in,
you know-
estimated age, if you can remember.
The estimated age is probably all right. This is like
6
this
years.
is like the
Yesterday.
brawn
Nah, fuck you.
yesterday.
That's his heyday.
This is probably all right. So boom, this is around the age of 24. I want to say, you know, this is my Brown years when he went to Miami. If you know what I'm saying, I'm not explaining it further.
Taking my talents to South Beach.
Prime?
Nigga said, taking my talents
Right.
to South
Talk that
Beach.
shit, bro. God,
This is the beginning of the, you know.
Right.
So I definitely apologize for bagging a girl twice.
What?
I know it sounds weird, right? So boom, watch this.
Nigga said, boom. Watch this.
Watch this.
Aight, so boom.
Twice.
That's
Listen.
how old New York niggas start their shit. Aight, so boom.
You say boom, you know it's lit.
So, you know, you go to a party, you drinking, I get drunk, you know. Just ladies dancing around me. You know, I pull off with some. I get drunk, pass out. I wake up, and I'm like, oh, you know, gentleman flow, go to walk shorty to where she got to go because I got somewhere to be. And I'm like, damn, so what's your number? And she's like, you got my number already. And I was like, what are you talking about, bro? Like,
Oh nah.
so I bagged it already while I drunk me bagged
Right.
it.
Sober you did.
Sober me didn't remember who the hell this girl was. And
So
I
you had to
only
bag
asked
it.
her for her number because I needed her name. I didn't
Right.
know.
He said, I had no
I didn't
idea.
know what her name was, bro.
He had to ask her, what I put it in my phone
I
at?
was like, what? I apologize for that. Then again, I don't even remember if I apologized.
Nah, 'cause you still got the number. You did it. When
I'm
you
remembering a
feel me?
lot about that.
You did it with the soul and regular. That means you smooth. You feel what I'm saying? You
Right,
can do
facts.
it both ways. No, fuck it.
Somewhere
Niggas said
somebody just is gonna watch this part.
And be like, that was me.
Like he talking about
me.
Right.
And he still don't remember my name.
I was about to say. He still don't
Nah.
know my name.
That's fucked up, more.
But hold up. Since we talking about apology, what's the worst thing you did through text message?
The worst thing I did through text message.
What the worst text you send?
Nah,
I have to get
listen,
back to me on that one.
I broke up with a girl. I think it was P3. Remember the little message shit that you could like message on P3?
Yeah, I know you
Yeah,
talking
bro.
about.
Like some old shit.
Yeah, definitely. Back in the
broke
day,
up with a girl.
I was like,
Back
yo,
in my
I was
heyday.
like, yo, no funny. I was like, I don't think I could be with you no more. Click. You never respond. It was over. Right on.
Boy.
Bro, I violated, bro. No
Nah.
funny shit. That's the most I
It was
did. I ain't gonna cap.
around maybe like high school. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but somebody asked me like, "What are we?" And I said, friends.
You texted back friends.
Like, we're cool. Like, what you want us to
Nigga said you never sent the new
Nah,
by
see,
mistake.
You should have hit it with
No,
the.
by
You
mistake.
should have hit it
By
with the
mistake?
John Legend.
Nah, I sent it on purpose.
You should have hit it with the John Legend.
We just
We just ordinary people,
we don't know which way to go.
and walked away right after that note.
What you mean walking away? You mean just
We don't know
Close
which way
your
to go.
phone.
Walk away.
Lock your
nigga had a
phone.
flip phone at the time. He just closed his
Shit.
Wait, what phone did I have at the time? Nah,
Nigga
no,
probably
it was
did
an
have a
iPhone.
Razor.
Nah, cause we had iPhones in like 11th grade. I think at the time. I think I had a phone.
11th?
Nah.
Cause I had a
Niggas had black frames.
I had
Right?
just got my iPhone because I was working at McDonald's around the time.
I had my white iPhone at that time, but I'm saying like I was just off of the BlackBerry Flex Friday.
Well, I probably just left my BlackBerry.
Blackberries had a
BlackBerry.
lot of crazy messages and them
The
shits.
BBMs. Oh
BBM
my
was
god.
different.
It was whole.
BBM
I think
messages?
all the crazy messages had to be BBM or AIM. No funny.
No, AIM was
Nobody
it.
tops
Quick
that,
it.
bro.
Nah,
AIM was it.
remember
The
the
chats?
go away messages when you let somebody take over your messages.
Right? Facts.
I'm just
Yo.
taking over like, bro.
I remember
what?
those. I remember
Nah.
those.
Nah,
The
it was-
chats and AIM
yeah.
was lit. Yo,
Son.
niggas
Yeah,
was
AIM
sliding on
was
everything.
Nah, AIM was mixy, son.
What?
AIM
Shout
was
out to Joe though.
wild.
Shout out to Joe. Joe bagged me something back in the days, violated me though. We walking through the gym. Remember the gym on Grand? We used to play bowl at. We walking through this shit. So it was like two shorties coming down. The AIM was lit. This nigga's like, yo, my son Jose said what up. I'm like,
Called them Jose.
I'm like,
That-
son,
That
but
is
you
name.
definitely said
Joe's
that.
an idiot. He's like, yo,
Joe
my son
definitely
Jose
said
said. They like, yo, tell Jose to pull up. I'm like, alright. I'm like, yo, my name not Jose though. You feel me?
Right,
But
right.
bro, I was crying. That was the AIM shit. Feel me? That was lit. Though. I
Nah,
ain't gonna
bro.
hold you.
AIM was so
AIM
lit
up.
that you never even asked the girl for a number. You straight.
Right.
What's your
Yo.
name?
Yo.
And it was
Yo.
the same thing for BBM for a while.
What's your
BBM was
BBM?
crazy. It
Yo,
was
nah.
like, yo, bro, broadcast my BBM around.
That
right?
ass.
We all end up with the same hoes.
Yo,
all
that-
of us.
Hoes.
All of us.
Stories
Yo.
from BBM, bro.
Right?
Nah, that's
go
the
there.
times.
BBM is
back
different.
then, bro.
They need
No,
to pack
lie.
that entirely out. As they did.
Delete all that shit.
If that was here today,
It was over.
BBM was
What?
crazy. Like,
Nah, bro.
boom. So, talking about, like text and things like that. How do you guys feel about arguing in text versus arguing in person?
I hate
with
arguing
your
with
shorty.
text.
Yeah,
I hate it.
y'all know.
I hate it.
Y'all know. I go through that.
I turn,
All
you,
of
you
y'all
know
niggas.
I'm light-skinned, so I turn
Argue in
red.
person.
I be red.
Yes, I'm.
Nah,
I'm
I
probably
argue.
I'm probably like 2 text messages back and forth before you get a call. Like it's
Yeah.
like,
That.
all right. After the
Call,
second
not
one,
a
it's like
call.
something. Nah, she's smoking mine. I'm about to face.
Not a call
Fuck
is
you
meant
talking
to.
about?
Nah, I'm the opposite of y'all. I would much rather argue with you in text than in person.
Hell no.
Because in person, I really cannot control what comes out of my mouth, bro.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, but then you
Instant-
can't control how it comes out either.
That ass.
Yeah. In a text, I can at least see some read up like, nah, I probably shouldn't say this. In person, I'm saying exactly what I just wrote with no proofreading or nothing. And then it's going to be a whole hour discussion of, why would you say that to me?
Nah,
You
niggas'
thought
words
that was
get
okay?
twist, bro.
Feel me? Like,
Niggas' words get twist.
100% right. I
I-
would much rather argue through text.
I completely hate that.
Arguing through text.
Hate arguing through text.
Yo,
Like,
what?
Oh, hell
Because I
no.
feel like I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna call away like
First
you
of
said.
all, I feel like females might have like a, I don't know, for some weird reason, I feel like they text faster in an argument. I ain't with that.
Right.
I'm saying one thing important, like, oh yeah, I like this happened because of this. Next thing you know, I get 5 paragraphs. How you had ding 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 ding? You be like, whoa, time out.
Nah,
We
I know
are
what you
at war.
said. Now
I'm still
it's
answering the first question.
Like, what's the worst part about it?
I'm
Yo.
trying to respond to the first line in the first paragraph.
Like,
You're
relax.
fucking me up.
Relax.
And the worst thing is if it's during a shift.
During the
If
shift
it's
argument,
Heated, you be like, your manager
Bro.
pop out like, yo, you paying attention?
You ready to smoke him?
You ready to smoke him? Like, boy, what you
black-
said to me?
like I'm doing my job.
The customer asks you for something like, bro, I'm busy right now. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Nah, no
Nigga mad at the customer for being a customer.
Yeah,
Go
amongst
break, go
that,
to the store, be tight.
Nah.
bro,
Nah, but what about having the same energy? When you dead ass at work, you balking on the phone, right? And you gotta be like, hold on. Then you gotta come back to the convo with the same energy you had. Like I was saying though, bro, you were just cool. Like, all right,
You gotta keep it right here. You gotta keep that shit right here.
it'd be sad because what if you at the front, you be like, "Hi, welcome." Yo, so you just gonna act like that? Fuck out of here, and they hearing you to be like, "Hi, so welcome, nigga. You pussy." Shut up.
It's not even the same guy.
Hey, you need a medium? I'll just bring it right out. Yeah, but what the fuck you saying?
What you saying to me though?
Nah, bro.
I said the mediums is over there. You start popping on the customer.
Nah, bro. But like,
You got going over here. Don't bring that shit over here. Like, so funny. I just came in here for a fucking medium.
Right, like,
I just wanted my size 2 and a 13, bro.
like the customer having a bad day too, so y'all both fucked up.
He
bro.
arguing with his girl in text message too, like, hold on. Why this nigga talking to me high? Bring my 13.
This nigga got the nerve to have an attitude
And
with
if
me.
you ain't got the nigga size.
Now the both of y'all arguing because y'all arguing with y'all girl. Y'all don't even know that. Y'all need to be united.
cool.
We need to stand united.
Said the root of all evil, like.
Nah, but Jim said it, bro. Girls, it's hard to argue through text because they do. You can say something in person and they just skip over everything you say and say some bullshit. You could be like,
Even through text.
yo, bro. So imagine
That's my biggest
text.
problem in text.
Imagine text. You like, did you just read what the fuck? I'm just gonna screenshot
Bro,
what I
if you-
Maybe
what I just
It's
said.
If
I'm
they
just
send me
screenshotting.
5
it.
things, right, I'm gonna read that first shit and I'm gonna instantly respond to that. Cause I'm gonna be like, nah, you're wilding on this. They're like, oh, but you didn't read the rest of my shit. Yeah, cause I had to. I'm like, respond
to
this first. I'll get back to the rest of that just now.
Nah,
Like,
give me a second. Next time, don't be texting me so much.
Right,
I can
like,
respond to. Feel me?
Everything.
Right.
At once.
You
No,
could
they
live,
don't
but
need-
bro, because you could live. Girls, they hear what they want to hear, so of course they see what they want to see. Because you could literally tell her like, "Yo, I fuck with everything you doing, but if you keep doing this, I think it's best for me to be myself. So you just want to leave, huh?" I'm like,
Like,
didn't say that.
I just said.
I just said I fuck with everything you doing, but if you keep
That means just change that.
They don't, it's like they don't comprehend, man.
that
Like,
old, so
Ever.
imagine text.
Ever.
They see what they want to see. They gonna just read one text. You like, bitch, you ain't just read everything before that. You just skip past everything before that.
Exactly.
I'm like,
See,
nah, bro.
And that's the next thing where it's just like I feel too many things get misconstrued when you're texting. Feel me? Words you can take out of context, especially in a text, because the feelings you might catch behind a specific sentence because you're already mad. You'll probably take the wrong way.
Yeah, the tone that you read it with.
Yeah, the tone
is a
you're
lot.
reading
That's what
with
I'm
because
saying.
you're mad you're definitely gonna. It's a recipe for disaster.
Nah, that's true.
Because you're gonna take the simplest thing and be like,
Who you
Have
talking
a nice
to?
day. He said,
"Word,
have a nice day.
have a nice day,
Like,
nigga. Fuck you."
I genuinely told you to have a nice day. Like,
She be like, you know what? It's over. Have a good day. You be like, nah, hell no. You're not going to. Nah, you have a good day.
Word, you like,
Yo,
you
bro,
have a good day.
amazing day.
Word.
Yo, bro.
I hope you enjoy work.
I hope your year good.
I hope your day is
You
spectacular.
look dead ass.
Start going in.
Yo, bro. A simple "I feel you" can miss. Oh, so you being sarcastic, huh?
You
Nah,
being
like,
funny,
yo,
huh?
nah,
You
that,
Bro, I feel you.
Like,
Here's the bad thing about "I feel you" in the text, and I know everybody here felt this at one point in time. "I feel you" can be taken as sarcasm, or "I feel you" means you just don't give a fuck.
I feel you.
You be like, yo, I
Copy.
don't know what to say.
But I feel you.
I feel you, though. Like,
okay.
I understand.
Same as the okays,
You
bro.
better off just
right?
saying
You,
like
you say you.
I hate
you say
okay.
okay.
your okay is like
Nah, I
30
hate
different
okay.
meanings.
If I say some shit and you be like, okay, I be like,
It's like you.
What
done
you
it.
trying to say?
Like you done the conversation.
Yeah.
No, but niggas really would say what you trying to say, and
Like
they be
what?
like, "I said okay."
okay, what?
You know
Like,
what you mean
like-
by this?
Okay.
You would keep going over
like, but
that.
still, it's like you done the conversation.
That ass, like, what you
Respond to
mean,
me properly. Like,
Right.
Like,
Like,
no funny shit.
Oh, it hit you with a K? Fuck the O. It just
Nah, that's different.
Now you might get blocked. You might get blocked after that.
Don't give me that one.
See, and that's exactly why I want to have conversations in person, because
yeah.
usually from personal experience, I'm 6'4". Ain't no girl barking at me in public, bro. You're not barking at me in person because you're just gonna be like, realistically, this nigga look too big right now to do all of that shit, bro. It's an intimidation factor.
Do
True.
you feel like that's lost now though? Like in-person conversations are not the same as once, like before, like texting became really big.
You mean like
Absolutely.
dating or like talking, just
Nah,
regular
just
conversation?
or,
Regular
like, being
conversation.
around people
Yeah, I feel
without
like
your
even
phone.
I'm like back to when my actual dating days. Like I feel like I would have crazy like conversation through text, and they pull up and it's like
It's not as-
we have
it's not
nothing
I
to
think
talk
I
about.
think having a
Feel me?
conversation is like a gift, bro.
Yeah.
You rarely find a person that can keep a good conversation.
That's true.
And even if you talking to somebody, then what it go to is like, oh yeah, da. Then you go back to your phone.
Mhm.
This shit really took over. But before,
Yeah.
like that shit is a gift now, bro. You rarely could
And-
like, you feel me?
It's just we have too many different ways of conversing with a person besides in person.
Mhm.
Yeah, like,
I mean, so like it's
multiple ways.
it's more convenient. It's the sad truth that it's more convenient to text somebody instead of like meeting up. I feel like meeting up, it takes effort, in which
Yep.
that's I think is the lost art.
even down to
Effort.
a phone call.
Effort,
too.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Even down
'cause-
to a phone call. I don't want to feel me.
Yeah, like I would rather text you than be on the phone with you.
which is crazy nowadays. Like,
Because
Depends.
depends
I
on
just like to
it
get my
depends.
shit over
Yeah.
with.
Because
I
I'd rather
definitely-
talk. I'd rather talk to a female like verbally
verbally than on the phone,
than
than
I'd
texting.
definitely rather.
You
talk.
get a vibe when you're in person over
yeah,
text.
person.
Yeah, I like in person.
Yeah. You're not
And
gonna
text
get that.
messages
You're gonna
is
get
like,
the but it's
But
not gonna be
yeah.
the same as you like right there talking
Yeah,
to
yeah.
somebody. It's totally different.
I feel I'm more funny. You might, cause my
Yeah,
my
I feel
my
you.
words, I'm more animated, so I act them out. I can't act shit out on text. I'm just
Right,
sitting
yeah,
there
just
saying this shit.
send
and-
gifts and memes.
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
not the same.
I'd rather be in person.
Yeah, I'd rather be in
I
person.
get you on that.
It's better, bro. More
Bro,
hands-on
and I
shit.
know everybody used to have like them copy and paste phrases and all that shit. Like text messages don't mean nothing. I used to copy and paste "Good morning, beautiful," bro. Like,
Bro,
yo, hold on.
You lazy,
People
bro.
like, yeah, I'm lazy.
nah, bro. I had
You
girls.
never
I had
did that.
girls text me and my man the same text.
Nah, but I'm saying copy.
Facts.
And we be
Yeah,
like,
literally
this
go on
bitch just.
Instagram and just go down the line.
Bing, 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 bing.
Copy.
Yo, so first of all, a lot of people are gonna watch this episode and be like, I don't like him no more.
You're
Right?
right.
Like, yeah,
You're
you're packing
copy
all
and
of
paste
them.
that.
Yeah,
That
all of them is done.
No, we giving you
finished.
free game. Now you know.
Right.
So next
Hey,
nigga that
listen.
text you, don't blame us, but you could just hit him with who else you sent this to.
He said,
Word.
"You're a copy."
Who
Right?
else you sent
That's
this
how
to?
you create a conversation.
Sorry, fellas. We ain't mean to do that to y'all, but
Damn.
Man, ladies got that stuff too.
Right?
Oh,
They got
they-
copy
Hey,
and paste
handsome. That's a
stuff.
that's a copy and paste.
Oh.
I'll tell you right now. Fuck
Hey,
that.
everybody
handsome
said
is
like 15 niggas
Yeah.
in one
Yeah.
day.
What?
First of all, in a generation where women are going on dates for free, I damn sure know you got them copy and paste phrases. You probably sent that message to 5 dudes just to see if you can get breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
Right.
and a snack.
So you trying to go out today?
Yeah.
That ass.
Right? Copy paste.
You know the setup. I know girls set up for the date. I'm in mood for some crabs, bro.
That's the poop.
Always in the mood for something.
Nah, they just hit you when I'm trying to do something today. What's up?
Right?
Well, today's such a nice
Day
day to
to
be
be out.
outside.
I was thinking about going there. Oh, word.
Yeah, that ass. I was,
I was thinking about playing ball today.
Yeah, exactly.
Both thinking.
Yo, we all thinking.
we both had ideas that wasn't accomplished.
We both was in good, right?
Nigga, it's crazy.
That
Nah, bro.
Like, we're gonna have to wrap up pretty early with this episode. One thing I want to stress.
Oh man,
With
this is
the-
such a good
That
episode.
man.
Right?
Oh, man.
Let's make sure that we're a little more punctual next time, and we can have a lot more fun. But one thing that we want to stress, with everything going on in the world today, as far as like racism and social injustice, I just want to remind everybody at home that's watching this to vote, so we have an actual chance to make some change. Voting is in our hands. Literally, you can sign up in literally 5 to 10 minutes. It's super quick. Use all your power to do so.
That's a fact.
Definitely get out there and vote. Definitely get out there and do your research before you vote.
Before you
Yes.
vote.
I feel
Don't
like
just
research
vote.
is a very important thing, and it's a very missed aspect because we decide to just vote for whoever we want to vote for emotionally at the end without doing the research behind it and having the knowledge. So definitely get out there, do your research. Just please.
Read between the lines,
Yeah.
people.
And voting is bigger than presidency too.
Yes.
Facts.
Right.
It's not just about
It's
voting
Not
for
just
the
the
president.
president, y'all.
Yeah, vote
And basically,
all around the board. Don't just wait till November and say, "Oh, it's time to vote" because everybody else is voting.
Like,
Vote.
all right, so who's the popular? Who we gonna go with, y'all? Don't try to find out on Facebook, on Instagram, or none of that stuff. This is something serious.
Do your own research.
and
Right.
the way we get together to link up and have a good time, you get together to vote, get your friends together to vote, the family to vote. This is something bigger than everything, you know what I'm saying? We got to do it for the kids and everything, everybody growing up, you know what I'm saying? So stay focused, man.
Yes, sir. All right, so that's all the time we have. Please like, subscribe, comment, leave any feedback, any topics, and we will be back with you guys on the next episode.
And also,
Facts.
new video coming out, Mary
Yes,
Vibes.
yes.
Oh,
Mary
yes.
Vibes, September 20th.
We're gonna put the link in the bio so you can hear because it's already out right now for streaming. So I'm gonna put the link in the bio. The link will take you to any streaming site, and when the video come out, the link will take you to the
When
video.
does the video
So
drop, man?
definitely the 20th, September 20th, my daughter B-Day. So definitely look
Yes,
out for that.
sir.
You heard?
That's a good one. That's a good one. Jones.
Jones, and long way out right now.
Yeah,
Again,
definitely
streaming
out.
everywhere.
The song
We're gonna
that
put
you
the link
hear
in
the
this bio,
beginning,
too.
The song that you hear at the end of the video is out.
Yes.
Tune in.
And that Frost God shit, this collab is going fire. You see this?
You know,
man.
You heard?
Sangria
we coming
and
back.
that
We
CB
coming
going
back.
on.
We coming back. We sold out with everything right now, but I promise we gonna be back with some new
Yes.
fire colorways.
Ace,
You
it
know?
better be ASAP too.
Hit that yes for me.
Oh yeah, we gonna drop that. We gonna drop that in a couple weeks. We gonna drop that. We gonna drop that.
That
But
ad-lib
you
is
know, the
crazy.
chat is definitely out.
It's
Yeah.
definitely out.
Bada bing.
The real Zito.
Let's go.
I am.
Pablo.
All right. Well, that was a
I love you, Benji.
I can love you again. I can love you again. I can love you better than he can. I can love you again. I can love you again. I can love you better.